The Republican Party is all about chasing things that aren't real. You know, the ghost of personal freedom as opposed to ending the coronavirus pandemic, chasing fraud that wasn't real. I think most of even the isolated examples that Nick's talking about, most of the examples I've seen are dead people who voted for Donald Trump. So even the isolated examples typically aren't votes for Joe Biden. And the Democrats seem torn between accepting this new reality, that the Republican Party has convinced their base to chase the ghosts of personal freedom instead of fighting the pandemic, and a voter fraud that doesn't exist, that they know doesn't exist. And I want to put up what's in the new bill. It's a good bill. It would enact automatic voter registration. It makes Election Day a public holiday. It ensures access to 15 consecutive days of early voting, establishes same-day voter registration, sets standards for vote by mail and drop boxes, sets national standards for voter ID, something Republicans have been clamoring for decades, and protects against state election subversion efforts, this voter nullification stuff that Nick has reported on. This seems focused, noble, and worthy of putting aside the filibuster. Where do you put the odds that they'll do that?
In my mind, they're not terribly strong. And this is what's concerning. In many ways, I feel that Democrats are often playing on defense, and we have to come to an understanding, not just at the grassroots level, but among elected officials, of this new reality where Republicans are going to do anything at all costs and smile and while they're doing it to you, or maybe not. But but just doing what they want and attempting to sort of run over us and over average Americans. If you really think about this fight, it's not just about the filibuster reform. There are multiple fronts where we have to fight. Think about the states that where you elect secretaries of state that have authority over election policy. Donald Trump is currently campaigning for those candidates. So we have to be able to mount this fight on multiple fronts, number one. And number two, when you look at, owing to the earlier point, when you look at all that's been done in Florida to restore rights to the formerly incarcerated, it happened in Virginia as well. There are more and more people, and clearly there are states around this country that want more and more people to have more access. That clearly is going to have that's going to matter to how policy ultimately gets designed and shaped and implemented. And it's clear that there are Republicans that are very concerned about that, upset about that, and will do anything at all costs to prevent that. So we have to, we have to have a message that says that we can't be a party that is pro-incumbent, pro-elite. It has to be pro-voter. And if you look at 2013, if you look at 20 years ago, Democrats had a reason to be upset after the Bush loss, but the Help America Vote Act wasn't a bipartisan act that actually improved our system. And we can't seem to come together to do it again.